Stingrays. We have another positional video, this time for the left and right back. But before we get into that, I've got another super interesting fact. Okay, did you know that all the brand new soccer jerseys are all made in one place? All of them, all the soccer jerseys, all the brand new soccer jerseys, all made in one place. It's a little place in the USA called New Jersey. New Jersey. Bet you didn't know that. All right. I will work on the jokes. They're not great, but we'll work on them. Okay, left and right backs. All right, the one thing or the one element that I want the left and right backs to focus on this week is this. When we are deep on the attack, let's say the right winger is heading right down here, looking to get a cross in, and of course in that scenario, our striker, our right mid's going to the right post, our left mid's attacking the left post, and our defensive mid is attacking the top of the box. These defenders are probably all shuffling back too. And as we learn in our midfield videos, the left winger is going to take up sort of a midfield / recycling position. All right, we mentioned that in the midfield video. Now, of course, and I've seen all of you do this really well, when we're deep on the attack, defenders at least come to the halfway. At least come to the halfway. That is great. You've been doing that really well. Okay? So if you're in the defending position, make sure you're talking to each other and push up to the halfway as we are on the attack. Now, this is where we can improve a little bit and get a huge advantage from a small improvement. All right? If our opposition is just showing one striker, like they are here, then we don't really need two people sticking to them like that, like double marking. We don't really need that. So what you can do is have a little chat and send one defender just in front. Just sneak in front. All right, and the reason being is similar to why the left winger is occupying this space as well, is when we attack, if the opposition gets the ball, they're probably going to try and clear it out pretty quickly. And that's probably going to land roughly here. You know, this is a huge kick to clear all the way from there to the halfway. It's very rare to see that in our age group of soccer, okay? It's probably going to make it about there, about 2/3 of the way to the striker. And if we've snuck around in here, and there probably won't be too many opposition players maintaining that midfield position because they'll all be back defending, more than likely, most of the time. So if we sneak around there and the ball pops out into this position, we now have one of the backs that can move in and recycle that ball back onto the attack and then just step back again. Okay? This will be a huge improvement in us maintaining possession and allowing us to recycle attack after attack after attack. Similar reason in the midfield video of why the left winger sits back in that position to again recycle that ball. All right, recycle that back in. Boom, back in. Have another shot. All right, so the point being is when we are deep on the attack, and if they are only showing the one striker, which most teams tend to only place one up, then we don't want to just double mark them like that. One of you can just sneak around. All right, just sneak around a little bit. Not too far, because if the ball breaks out to this winger, for example, you don't want to be so far up that this winger is now away. All right, so keep that in mind. You're still a defender. One of your main jobs is to pick up that loose ball, but you still need to be able to cover the left winger and cut them off. Okay, so keep that in mind. That's going to give us such a huge advantage in that particular game scenario. Now, if they're showing two strikers, All right, we probably want to mark them player to player and just go shoulder to shoulder. And the important thing is here, if that ball pops into that position, is to attack the ball. If you feel like you can leave your attacking marked player and get that ball and pass it back in, then absolutely go and attack that ball. Because generally what I see is when that ball's coming out, the strikers usually don't run back. They tend more to wait for it to come to them. All right, so again, you can get an advantage if they're showing two strikers and the ball pops into that midfield position with no one around it. By all means, attack the ball and get it. Okay, don't wait for it to come to you. All right, and that's really all there is to that for now. So when we're on the attack, up on halfway, marking up those strikers, and if they're only showing one striker, sneak around and get yourself into that recycle position, just in front of the striker there, ready to get that ball as it pops out and push it back in again. Thanks again. We will see you at training. Bye for now.